What's good, YouTube? So check it out. This is probably one of the baddest videos I ever dropped. And I'm about to drop it right now, and y'all heard it first here. Now, this might hurt some feelings, and it might break some hearts. And I mean no disrespect, but I'm calling it how I see it. A lot of y'all dig into books for knowledge. A lot of y'all dig in books for research. A lot of y'all do a lot of digging elsewhere instead of in here. All right, so let me give it to y'all. Now, reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of y'all still don't see and don't understand, and you never will. Now, let me tell y'all something. I've been sitting on this for a minute. Now, what I'm about to tell y'all, like I said, it might hurt somebody's feelings, but it is what it is. You need to know this. First of all, there was something that was created to establish control, how they control people, y'all. A lot of y'all, by all means, keep doing your religion. I got nothing against it. If it make y'all better people, by all means, keep doing that. Keep opening up the great book. It's many books out there at that. It should only be one. But how you gonna have that? We all speak different languages, right? So let's dig into this. Check this out. In certain countries, we have so-called pyramids. We do, right? Pyramids of Giza. Then you have over in where the ruins is at. Y'all seen the movie The Ruins? They got pyramids there. But it don't stop there. So the pyramids that's in Egypt, all right? You have pyramids that are in China. You got pyramids in China. Did y'all know that? Go ahead, do your research. Pull it up. You'll see the video. So with that being said, you got pyramids in China. China went on ahead and they planted flowers. They planted vegetation so the pyramids can be covered up. All right. So if you have an aerial view of it, you'll miss it. You won't see it. Go ahead and Google it. You'll see the videos of China having pyramids, and they buried their pyramids. Not buried, but they camouflaged them with vegetation. And there's a reason behind that. And a lot of y'all say, well, okay, they covered it up with vegetation. Listen, y'all, you wander in one of the pyramids, you're going to go in and you're going to get some info. They got bodyguards. They got armed guards outside of some of these pyramids, even in Egypt. But that's not what I'm getting at. You can go back to when I'm telling y'all they put greenery, flowers, vegetation. They put them over the pyramids. Pyramids was able to be seen better from an aerial perspective. So if you up spectating from above and you look down, the pyramids, they are lined up with the so-called stars in the galaxies, all right? They play a role in the so-called universe. But we ain't gonna stop there. Let's bring it back to when I told y'all there's a reason behind China covering up their pyramids with vegetation. Do y'all want to know why that is? You ready for this? Egypt, they ain't cover theirs up. Those were, if you looking at them from an aerial perspective, they are perfect. They are perfectly squared from the base. And then that point is perfect. All right? And the same over in China. Y'all didn't know China had pyramids? Go ahead. Like I said, look it up. They have them. All right? In the pyramids, there are, I'm not even going to say scrolls, but in the pyramids of Giza in Egypt, y'all have the beings of color in the pyramids all up on the ceilings on the wall, which means all of y'all books that paint who Jesus, Moses, John the Baptist, all of those, the supper, the Last Supper, that big painting, that's all bull. All right? But it doesn't matter what color they were. We ain't gonna it doesn't matter what color they were. The reason why they covered up the pyramids in China, and a lot of y'all don't even know this. Stop thinking that the country is at war. What this got to do? Oh, a lot. Y'all really believe the countries are at war, but you're wrong. They work together, but they also tell y'all where there's war, there's casualties. So we got to make it look real. We got to make this look real so don't nobody go digging and trying to figure out we got these people fooled. What are you getting at? When I create religion, I control y'all. Well, some of y'all, well, no, them is demons. Man, look here. They created control when they created the Bible. They control all of y'all. They don't control me. They control all of y'all. Okay, so is the book real? Is the words real? Yes, okay, but they tweaked it up a little bit. No, they tweaked it up a lot. The thing is that the images that y'all see in the pyramids in Egypt, that is somewhat of a distraction of what and who. How can I say this? Let me just come out and say it. Extraterrestrial beings created the pyramids. There was no machinery back then to make the pyramids. Those stones are huge. Them stones are perfectly cut. They're thousands of pounds. They didn't have this back in them days. No technology to haul something around. There was no dump trucks. None of that. Even if we had dump trucks there, they are not picking. Excavators and cranes ain't picking up the stones that are built that shape the pyramid because they're too heavy. All right. But that's not what I was getting at. What I was getting at is that your people that built the pyramids, your people of these Bibles, are of extraterrestrial origin. Why you say that? Let me tell y'all something. If this is a one reason why they all the countries work together. Okay, they tell y'all they at war. They'd have been blown this thing up and blew each other off this so-called map, this so-called round planet that's not round, that you can't blow it up. You'll just blow up sections and pieces and this and that. And everything was created to control y'all. That's why you went to school. Okay, they had to lie to you, so the lies will be embedded so you can't think outside the box. But those so-called whistleblowers and people that's giving again to the bird even know what I'm about to say. All right? Most of y'all can't do this because you ain't digging in. This is what they don't want you to do. They don't want you to tap in. I don't need to open up a book to tell you that this is a lie, this is real. If I told y'all the aliens, extraterrestrials, created the pyramids, and I told y'all that they exist, I have to go back in and rewrite the Bible. All the Bibles. Well, what makes you think that? Why you say that? Because if you knew that aliens exist, which I have seen, I've had them on camera. They erased my camera. I've seen one. All right, but why you say that? If they came out and told y'all the extraterrestrial beings exist, this is a word that they gave them. We extraterrestrials, as far as I'm concerned, because we extraterrestrials to them. They're not us and we ain't them. We could all be related in some shape or form. Our hearts don't run off of batteries. Why do they always bring out the electric thing to charge your heart? Boom, 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 boom. Your whole life, your heart been beating. Why ain't it stopped? How does your heart beat? You only got blood in you, and fluid and guts and other. Wait a minute. We running off of something. Once again, that's not what I'm getting at. I'm throwing all of this is here. It's all connected. All right, it's all connected. So if they came out and told us that extraterrestrials exist and they got to go in and rewrite the Bible, they have to rewrite the Bible, because if they told you the extraterrestrials exist, then who is God? Think y'all still ain't caught on to that yet? If you knew the extraterrestrials exist, this is why they derail y'all from believing. They even send out people to be like, oh, we're investigating. We come up with nothing because they know there's something. So we have to trick all. You can't fool everybody. It's people that have had real encounters and they like cuckoo roomed them. You got people that are so-called, they even got radio podcast people like 96.1, 100.7, 94.5, all of them rinky dink dink to dink dink channels, stations. cracking jokes about extraterrestrial because they get paid to make fun of the people that actually have these experiences, so you don't believe. But Tupac said in the song, who do you believe? If I told you the extraterrestrials exist, I got to rewrite the Bible. Then that means who is God? All right? And go back into the God. But why would one God make all these countries speak different languages and then we all don't understand each other? What happens when two people don't understand each other and they both holding a gun? Somebody going to shoot somebody because I don't trust you. They showed you in the movie Predators, the one of the newest ones, where one dude would speak, Danny Trejo was speaking something, and the one dude was American was speaking something, and he like, anyway, they didn't understand each other, so they ready to go at each other's throat. Don't know why he there and why you there. So it's all connected. But the pyramids painted with vegetation, flowers. Google it, y'all. Y'all find it interesting. Go and look on Ancient Aliens. You'll see one of the pyramids, a few of the pyramids in China got vegetation all over it because they want to hide it from above. They want to keep that so-called, not ancient, they want to keep that historical monument protected because of the secrets that's in there. And who covered it up and who blocked it off? Their government did. Why you think their government did? Because they do what all governments do. You can't just wallywalk all up into the pyramids in Egypt. They're going to wallywalk you to sleep. What you doing in here? They showed you in the movie The Pyramid. You going up in one of them pyramids, they're going to rock you to sleep. What you doing in here? You about to learn something. Even if they let you in there, you can't put the pieces together. But some people can. You understand? Some people do have that about them. Some people need to open up a book. But what did your boy even say? Eddie Griffin said, put the book down because it will fuck you up. Once again, I'm going to hurt some feelings, and that's not my intention, but I'm just calling it how I see it. Y'all need to wake up. Is the book, is the word, is it? Oh, yes, they tweaked it up, but extraterrestrials wrote those books. Extraterrestrials gave man the power to write and produce those books at a large number and pump them out. You understand? A lot of that don't make no sense. None. Oh, it makes sense to me when I was reading it, but it's like, but who would do this to somebody? What? You serious? Y'all really, what? Man, that baby just came out of the womb. He about to be punished for what? He's born in sin. What did the baby do? All it did was just came out of the womb. This is a sinful world. No, the world ain't sinful. If that's what y'all call it. Y'all gave the word, the definition for sin, bad things. So people do bad things if y'all gave the definition of doing this and doing this and doing that. But in a world like this, who and why wouldn't you be doing none of them things? Why wouldn't you? Are you serious? Anyway, I'm going to hurt some feelings. And like I said, it's not my intention. I'm just calling how I see it. Y'all need to wake up. Everybody sleep. Well, if that's the case, then what's the reason? What's the purpose? Look, I don't know what your purpose is. Maybe we just here. Maybe we just here. Y'all scratch your head and man, I'm holding me right down my scratch pad, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow and I'm gonna rewrite down and see if this is what. Listen, y'all. So once again, the pyramids over in Egypt got all the hieroglyphics. They got all of that, all of the images, all the light bulb, all the spaceships. Way before man even created a spaceship, they was in the pyramids, hands down. Who put them in there? Yep, who put them in there, y'all? They did. Everybody always asks me whoever they may be. We do know that they extraterrestrial. It sure ain't us. We don't have technology that can do that, man. I'm talking species light years away can come here today. Why y'all think they built the CERN? The CERN ain't for what they told you it was. The CERN tapping in and opening up dimensions, and they going and coming back, y'all. They created something bigger and better. They didn't waste no money on nothing. That CERN system does something. You'll never know. And I told y'all before, I could care less what they do with that thing. I wasn't born by the CERN. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. The countries ain't at war. If you want to call it small beef, where there's war, there's casualties. Yes, that goes on because they have to make it look real. You understand? These countries, we'd have been blowing each other off the map if we really had beef. But a few hundred, a few thousand, 100,000 people, they can care less. People born every day by the thousands. So when those check out, they replace them with them. But once again, it'll all look like we don't get along and it's a war. But they all do know why and what goes on in these pyramids and what they for and who really put them there, because you got those that walk around looking like you, smelling like you, talking like you, but ain't you on this planet. And they in y'all governments, and all these governments get along. So when the U.S. closes off these sections and Egypt closes off that, you can't come here, you need proper identity, off credentials, and boom, boom, and China blocks it off, you ain't going there, period, and the government did it, booyah. So stop walking around wondering who created the world and who's the creator and who is do extraterrestrial. Man, y'all stop, you already got the answer to that. It don't even matter. Just live how you live. Live how you been living, as if you never even got a win to none of that. Because we ain't going to be able to do nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Forget the cover up. It doesn't. Y'all, that invasion they be talking about, invasion been happening. The invasion. Hollywood been trying to tell y'all, but I've been to the invasion. You sitting there talking to somebody and they ain't got no heart, no feelings, no nothing, but you do, you crying, you bawling, somebody that got beat up, stabbed right in front of you, and you crying, and these people ain't got no feelings, no heart, no nothing. No, they just crazy. No, that's not a man. Once again, look like you, talk like you, smell like you. What you gonna do? Nothing. But sit there and be like, he's crazy, but not even realizing that wasn't even the man you was standing next to. Love y'all, stay blessed.